Welcome back to the Vegan Spade channel. Today I'm going to be teaching women how to get a man in 2019 going into 2020. All right? Now before we get on to this subject, women, you have to understand, in order for you to get a man, you have to step outside of your body and look into yourself and actually see how someone views you, not what you want them to view you. All right? Women have this perception of themselves, and everyone else may see something different, but she never sees what everyone else is seeing. So I'm going to give you my advice from a man's perspective. If you want a man, and you must learn how to get a man, and you have to learn how to get a man fast because time's running out. You got mgtow, men going their own way. You have red pill. You have so many organization groups of men that are just being programmed to chase their dreams and not chase you. So men are actually waking up from the hypnosis that they were under for all of these years due to you. Men are thanking you for waking them up to what you've been doing the whole time. Now, a lot of you women out there can get men very easy. All you do is turn on your sexuality, they come running, and there go your ego, and it goes through the roof. But then you have a section of women out there who can't get a man, who have a good job, but they don't have the sex appeal. Guys are not pursuing them the same way that the guys are pursuing the slutty women. They're the ones that's having a hard time getting men, because the men that they want to pursue them are scarred from the other women that they're not even pursuing them either, because guys are looking at women as a whole, not individual. Understand that. Women are going to look at everything individually. Men don't. They're going to look at it as a whole. So to men, women are sluts and boss bitches. That's how men are seeing you now. Slutty boss bitches. What you have to do to get a man, you must show him you is different, not tell him you are different. See, you can't do that now, because you're going to have a girl out there that looks just like you that's going to be doing the complete opposite of what you are. It's not your job to show him, it's not your job to tell him how different you are. I'm going to change that around. It's your job to show him how different you are. And the best way to show a man now, truthfully, you're going to have to turn on your acting hat for this, but you're going to have to actually act like a submissive woman. You're going to have to act like that submissive girl. Even though you may have a job, you may have your independence, you're going to have to shut that down. And it's done so much nowadays that you can't even tone it down a little bit. You have to damn near tone it all the way down and humble yourself. You know, look at a 60-year-old grandma, how nice she is to everybody. Mimic that. You don't have to be a grandma, but you have to have that sensitive heart as a woman, because men don't see that a lot. We see more masculinity and we see more slutty women with power than we've ever seen in our life. That's the problem. The women that were the bad girls are actually the ones that are in power now. It's okay for a woman to sleep around and degrade herself, and a man is still supposed to respect her. That's where the delusion of life is at, is women are doing a whole bunch of things that is unladylike, and men are still supposed to respect them. That's where the confusion is settled in. So as a woman that's actually pursuing a man, or you're looking for a man to pursue you, you must understand first how men are actually viewing the situation. So when you go to act submissive, chances are you have been liking someone you work with or work around, because most women are working nowadays to prove something. So they're actually liking people that they work with. That's the common thing. You're either gonna like somebody at your job, or you're gonna like somebody at the gym, or you're gonna like somebody at something you're doing recreational. But either way, you're liking somebody that you see all the time that you want to pursue you, all right? For one, the thing that you don't want to do, turn on your sex appeal. Do not do that. It's done so much now. Like men are walking down the street and we can just see sex appeal all day. We can go to the gym and see sex appeal all day. We could go to our phone and see sex appeal all day. Do not try to turn on your sex appeal. You must tone it down and look conservative at all times. The next thing you want to do, less makeup. Try looking rough for a day. Rough cute is attractive to a man. Do not get it twisted. Rough cute is attractive to a man. This is what makes strippers attractive. It's because they have a rough cute to them. Do not try to go for that Barbie doll look. Do not powder makeup on your face. Keep your makeup basic, simple. Tone it down. You want to look rough cute. You do not want to look like you have sat in the mirror for the past 12 hours. Rough cute. Number 3, get your nails done, but no long nails. Remember, you must look conservative as possible. That's the only thing that's going to get a man attracted to you now, is the conservative, innocent look. Those are the girls that are looking like princess and queens now because of the sluttiness and the masculinity that we see. That the nerd that no one has ever looked at before looks attractive now because she still looks innocent. That's what you want to look. It's innocent, but you don't have to look nerdy because it may not be part of your personality. You have to take your personality and tone it down to as innocent as it can be, and then you're going to be presentable to a man. Now you're going to look like something that's not trying to grab the attention of another man. See, when men are going for the capture of a woman, he's capturing her so she's willing to follow him. That's what the whole chase is for. When a man thinks that if he chases you, that it's just going to be a chase, and then after that you may want another man to pursue you, he's not going to chase you because he thinks that you want all the guys to pursue you. So you must stop things that other girls are doing. Piling on the makeup, wearing booty shorts, flirting a lot. You must tone all of that down because you're going to put yourself in the same box. If you want to be noticed by a man going into 2019 and 2020, you must look plain as possible because every girl is overdoing it. You must have in your brain now, I cannot pile this much makeup on and look better than her. I cannot get titties that are going to look better than her. I cannot get a booty that's going to look better than her. I cannot get a certain outfit that's going to look better than her. There's nothing you can do to look better than the next girl now. You must look like you're not trying to get attention from another man if you want a man to pursue you. Because men that are doing a lot of pursuing now only want to have sex with you because you place yourself into the fuck buddy category. You've masculated yourself and made yourself unmeritable. And I'm talking to how men are viewing women as a whole. You can't separate yourself, because when I tell this to you, you as a woman that may be watching this may be saying to yourself like, well, I'm different because I do this. No, men look at it as a whole. If you walk outside looking like a duck, we're going to treat it like a duck. You cannot walk outside looking like a hooker and then tell somebody you're going to law school. You can't do that. It just doesn't work that way. You feel what I'm saying? You can't say, you can't look like a stripper and tell people you're about to go be a civil engineer. You can't do that. Even though a man's not supposed to treat you with, he's supposed to treat you with respect at all times, you have to understand the allurement that women do with their sexuality that causes the world to conflict. That causes everything to run off cycle because you're luring people in one way, but you're using your power to destroy them in another way. Do not walk outside looking like a slut that's looking for attention. Majority of girls are doing it now. Do not powder makeup on your face. Majority of girls are doing it now. Guys are only going to be attracted to the girl that looks like she wants no attention at all because everything else is saturated. Now, if you have like a guy at your job, which is the chances are you're going to like, you want to know one good trick that's going to get him? Make him something to eat and bring it to him. Let me show you a good trick that you can do. All right? Just, most of y'all women don't even know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to do the basics. Y'all don't even know how to cook. So I don't even know why I'm telling you to bake a man cookies. Your pride won't even do it. But if you're able to crack your pride, then there's a little trick you can do. You can go to the grocery store and get you some cookies that's close to homemade as possible, that's already prepackaged. Go home, put them in the microwave, rough them up a little bit like they came out of an oven or something, rough them up, put them on a plate, cover them with a napkin, and take it to him. And say you baked those for him. You ain't even had to bake it, but just the simple fact that you did that separates you from all the other women. And watch how he talks to you different. Watch how he pursues you different. And watch how you and his friendship is different, because you made yourself a woman again. That's what you did. Men don't look at women as that little innocent girl no more. We don't expect women to cry as much as we did 10, 20 years ago. So nowadays, as a woman that wants a man, and to get a man to pursue you and to stick with him, you have to lower your pride, you have to lower your ego, but you're gonna have to do something woman-like that he's not used to. Men aren't used to women doing that. When you see somebody you like, do something woman-ish. So it reminds him that you're a woman and that you think he's a man. That's how a man has to think that you think he's a man. So do something that's ladylike, that's gonna remind him that you think you're a woman and you think he's a man. Not, I'm just as manly as you and I'm a woman. We're tired of that, all right? We're tired of that. The gold digger that's out to get people, guys are waking up. They're not even, nowadays, you gotta be a sucker dude that's still going for gold diggers. Let the rappers and the ball players handle that. Guys are waking up to not pursue that now. Even the ball players and the rappers are waking up to it. Eventually, all these girls are about to turn on each other. You have to separate yourself from all these other girls that are actually destroying relationships. And watch how fast that man comes running to you. Remember, remind him you're a woman and he's a man. You may have to break your pride and do something that your mother would have done. And trust me, he'll come. So go ahead and like this video, because you watched it and you know I made some sense. Go ahead and like it so we can go ahead and spread it to other people. Comment, like, and subscribe. This is Vegan Spade. Hasta la vista.